And boom, there we go. Right, so welcome back to the stream. Not that I really went anywhere, I just had to like put that BRB screen up while I get things ready. Oh yeah, I recently started the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm not that far into it, like I only did the first case in the first game. There's like 2 games in this collection, so maybe I'll play some more of that later this week. But for now, let's do some Blaster Master. It's been a while since I played this, over a week in fact. Really want to continue this because I'm quite enjoying this game so far. Oh yeah, that's right. Why is this game super quiet compared to other Switch games? Do you think we'll see Plant Boob Lady in this game? Do you think she'll show up at some point? I forgot what her name was. Right now, to remember how you play this. Oh yeah, that's right, we're in space right now, so I'm gonna be gliding about a little bit. Oh, never mind, we're inside now. Oh. Alright. Right, well that wasn't really a dungeon. I feel like something terrible is going to happen if I try going up here. My controller's still doing that weird thing where it just randomly vibrates for no reason. Because I didn't do anything, but the controller's like just gently vibrating by itself. Hang on a second, I need to move something over so I can do this uninterrupted. There we go. Oh, there's someone here. Who's this? It's like a cat girl. Intruder alert, take this hyper shot. Zoom, bang! Or is it a kid? That was just a warning shot. Is this girl the one that Kane told us about? Excuse me, is your name Jennifer? No, Purse, I'm Eva. Are you here to see my mom? Mom, there's a visitor for you! Aha, right, of course. I was surprised there for a moment. So you must be Jennifer. Yes, that's right. I'm Jennifer Gardner. Kane told me all about you. You must be tuckered out after all of that. I don't mean to rush you, but could you give me that DNA sample with Eva's signal, or Eve's signal? Oh, sure, here it is. Thank you, I'll start analysing this right away. I'm going to contact Kane too, so hold tight for just a bit. Alright. Well, I guess I needed to do that for the story. Sorry for the wait. Kane, can you hear me? Yeah, loud and clear. I have the results here. Unfortunately, they're still preliminary, so I can't draw any solid conclusions, but... It seems Jason's guess was correct. The DNA very likely does belong to Eve. Jennifer. How could a gynoid like Eve have DNA? Eve was corrupted by the mutant cells when she encountered back on Earth. She overcame her ordeal as a result of their battles in the superdimensional space. Do I have that right, Jason? Oh, yeah, that's right. Really seems like she was cured. It's merely a hypothesis, but perhaps Eve's body overcame the mutant corruption by changing into an organic life form, or into an organic life form if I can say that right. Organic life form. So the doll turned into a real girl, huh? You have a really nasty way of talking about other people, don't you? Hey, good for her, right? She's finally human. Yeah, even when we're talking about this, he can be a bit of a dick. If she really did transform like a gynoid to an organic life form, it was really because of the mutant cells, which means... if my hypothesis is correct, she's more likely mutant than human. Eve, a mutant? You can't be serious. I recall the SF detected mutant signals from her, which is why they regard her as such a major threat. It's getting harder to believe that Eve has nothing to do with this new mutant threat that is unfolding. The dimensional ruptures are likely to connect it as well. Her disappearance could be the result of her travelling through one of those ruptures. If she's still in the superdimensional space, her transformation could be ongoing. Those reversal forces in superdimensional space could further alter her DNA structure to transform her into something else entirely. If that happens, she may never be able to return to normal space. Then we may have not much time left before that happens. We don't know for sure yet. Still, time is of the essence here. Jason, you won't like what I have to say. If this hypothesis is substantiated, the SF will almost certainly call down order for Eve's destruction. Even so, it will be very hard and it will be very tough to find her in superdimensional space. And a lot of prep is required before undertaking such a dangerous mission. It may not be immediately after the order comes down, but anyone else aiding Eve at that time will become a higher priority target. With the VRV system that Eve left for me, I should be able to find her. If I can stop her, if I can stop her transformation, there's no reason to destroy her. Huh. You're totally right. It's all so easy, to say at least. What's your problem? The mutant cells can be suppressed with Sophenium, the source of the planet Sophia's energy. However, the effects are only temporary. I didn't have a single doubt when I left Earth with Eve and the G Sophia that somehow on planet Sophia there would be a very way to save Eve. Sophia's current technology has no way to fully neutralize the mutant cells. In the end, even Sophia had no way to stop the mutant corruption. Alright, what should we do then? Even if you manage to find Eve, there's nothing else that we can do. No, that can't be. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be a boy genius. Leibniz? Isn't there an entire planet that is poisonous to the mutants? Poisonous planets? Oh. Now I remember. Stranga. Or Stranja. I think this was from the second game, this planet, because that one you were going across different planets. The first game took place on Earth. We came across this planet, Stranja? Stranger? We came across this planet Stranja during our journey to Sophia. The wild environment and wildlife overpowered the mutants there. We may be able to do something with the plant life on Stranja. Plant life? It's a little hard to believe. It's the only lead we have. Thank you, Leibniz. Hey, I don't want to see her die. Just you. I still want to see that. Even so, I owe you one. Let's get ready to go, Leibniz. I don't want to go back there. I've only had bad memories of that place. Hold on, Jason. You should take this with you. Aqua Shift. Transforms the MA into a quasi-fluid before rushing forward. Will transform, the MA can pass through certain walls and fences. Ah. So this must be a new thing. It turns the MA into quasi-fluid and shifts gravity vector to perform a swift burst of acceleration. It will allow you to travel through thin lattice-shaped walls and fences. Besides, you'll probably need it to get off of Nora. It was originally developed for another MA, Andrea, but unfortunately it wasn't finished in time. You're trying so hard to save Eve, I thought that you should have it. Thank you, Jennifer. I'll bring her back for sure. Alright, back to the gameplay. Also, there's some stuff over here. Nice. There's the map. And some energy cards. Right, so I'm glad that I went up this way instead of, like, going downwards. Homing missile fire! Whoosh! Whoa! Another warning shot, huh? In what way is a homing missile a warning shot? Eva, be nice. I'm sorry. Tilde. I hope she didn't bother you, Jason. Kane always teaches her this stuff. Whenever he's around. She's got promise as an MA pilot. That's right, Eva's Jennifer and Kane's daughter. I guess that makes her something like a little sister to Eve. Were you surprised, Jason? Daddy taught me that. He said homing missiles and go whoosh. But sometimes they don't hit their target. Oh yeah, that's true. They still miss sometimes, even though they're homing. Yeah, sorry about that. I know homing missiles should always hit, but when you have to design missiles to track an enemy whole existence, you only recently discovered that's what happens. It's been 10 years though, so it really should have been updated by now. Oh sorry, I thought that was, like, I was doing a higher pitched voice because I thought that was the kid talking, it was the mother. Oh, Daddy taught me about the Thunder Break too. He even said that when you find a spot to do a big ol' zap, it doesn't go everywhere you want it to. Alright, Eva, that's enough about that. Kane sure is teaching her some strange stuff. Eva, aren't you lonely living so far away from your dad? I'm fine. Even if we're apart, we're always together because we're family. That's right. Of course you are. Sorry for the weird question, Eva. Haha, you're so silly, Jason. Okay, now back to the gameplay, I think. Yeah, there's still stuff above me. Guess I'll be bringing the tank up here. Oh Jesus. Ah! I was trying to use my jetpack, and that kind of backfired on me. Right, well there goes my extra hits. That's fine, whatever. Right, so... Right, here's the new thing. There we go. So I can pass through those walls. Give me 1 second to remember how you strafe and stuff. Right, there's the strafe button. I love how I tried every single button but the strafe button. I don't remember which button it is to dodge. There is. Shit. Yeah, I need to relearn this. It's been a while. Wow, these things take forever to kill. Okay. This is clearly going nowhere. Oof. You know what? I'm just gonna take the death. Fuck it. I'm gonna try that again. Maybe that wasn't the best weapon. Maybe I should try something else. Maybe the whip. I'll go into super dimensional space after I see what's over, like, in regular space. Ah! Ouch. Oof. Wow, these things are like fucking tanks, like they take forever to kill. Fuck. Yeah, my sense of timing needs to be tightened up a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore these guys for now. Oh! Didn't realise that was a pit there. Ah, fuck. One of those things, is it? What the fuck? Excuse me? Okay, that's never happened before. The fucking game just killed itself. I hope autosave is this thing, otherwise I've got to go through that cutscene again. I think we're good. Actually, I'm not sure if we are. Oh no, we're fine. Right, okay, it autosaves, so we're fine. I don't think this game has been patched since I first played it, so... yeah. Fuck. Ah! You bastards. Wait, what the fuck? Did I not? I thought I hit all the switches. Oh, I missed one. No, I missed one! Shit! Okay, for some reason when I die in that particular room, the game just crashes. What the actual fuck? Does this game not have an update since I last played it? Nope. That's the latest version. Weird. Right, let's do super dimensional space. I'm kind of done with trying that with regular space. Those robots are too tough for me right now. See, this seems more doable. Ouch. Oh. Right, didn't realize that was a gap. Oh fuck, there's a boss room in here. Well, it's not really a boss room, but still got my ass handed to me. But hey, at least the game didn't crash. Gonna try this gun. Ah, fuck. Hey there, Rocky. Welcome to the stream. Trying my best not to get hit, but of course I'm doing the exact opposite. Ah! I found something. Oh, is this like another multi-tiered dungeon with different things in it? Yeah, I don't know if I feel like doing all this right now. Let me just see what's on the other side first. Why do I keep thinking that's... I walked into that pit thinking that was solid ground. I don't know why my brain keeps telling me otherwise. Fuck. That one tiny gap that I just overlooked. At least my weapon's super buffed up now, so I should be fine. Die, please. Right, well, I made it through that. I think I can do the next one. You think Super Dimension would be harder, but it's actually easier so far. Like, I've not had that much trouble going through these. Like, going through regular Dimension with all the robots, that's the hard one. Meanwhile, I'm just completely dominating all the enemies in super dimensional space. That said, there's always the risk of possibly dying if I spend too long in here. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Ouch. Alright, we made it. Nice. Excellent. I'm going for the last one. Fuck it. I've come this far. I swear the game better not do a software error. Ouch. Should have saw that one coming. Well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time. I'm just gonna try to get around these enemies as quickly as possible. Kinda don't have the time to waste. Oh! Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle right now. There's a time limit, so I can't exactly dilly-dally. Nice. Excellent. Right, so what was my reward? I got this, which you know is a normal thing, and Spin Balancer reduces CP consumption of the Spin Dash. Nice. So it means I can do this more often without consuming as much. Also, I can refill on all this stuff. Nice. There's like 2 things down there. Ah. You know what, that's fine, I don't need that stuff, that's not important. Right, well I'm quite happy with that, that was a pretty successful endeavour. Ouch. Save that. Oof. Just trying to remember the controls, don't mind me. We need to take that dimensional tunnel near here to get to Stranger. However, it looks like a swarm of wormholes appeared near the tunnel. Jeez, this thing always happens when we're short on time. Oh man, does that mean we'll be Oh man, does that mean we'll be late getting to Stranger? I can barely contain my sorrow. This guy really doesn't want to go to Stranger, huh? What exactly did happen to you back there, Leibniz? We're even getting signals from a dimensional rupture and the boss mutant. Huh, I love it. This is going perfectly. A boss mutant, huh? The wormholes and ruptures might be its doing. We don't want to get attacked while we're inside that tunnel. I'll need to defeat the boss first just to be safe. Ribbit. This is so lame. Your positive attitude is positively nauseating. Oof. Keep forgetting what button it is. Ow! Trying my best not to do that. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rooms around here. Ouch. Oh. Oh, I can still go through those, right. I'm gonna try going for the bottom one. So, excuse me, bottom one. Don't know what that noise I made just there was. Like, I couldn't finish my sentence because I don't know what was happening there. Just don't mind me in general. How do I do that electric thing again? Is this it? Drop it again, please. There we go. Okay, well I found a dungeon. No boss in it, but there is an item in there. Shit. You fuck. Really would rather not get a hit right now when I'm trying to maintain my high weapon level. I don't like the look of that. That fucking Eye of Sonoth looking at me right now. Ooh. Max SP increased by 10 for the tank. Right, I guess that was worth it. A very short dungeon. I'm kind of wondering, can I just like swim around in space? Yeah, it seems like I can. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we've been in this room already. Guess we'll go up this time. Okay. I guess that thing absorbs all my SP energy. Oh. God, Sunsoft do really fucking good music. You cap him. Again, not the boss one, but it does have something in here, so it might be worth going for. Oh fuck, Eye of Sonoth again. Okay, that was easy. Max life up for both, excellent. That was definitely worth coming in here for that. don't think I can get through that. Oh shit! What the fuck? Okay, that caught me by fucking surprise. So we got enemies busting through the super dimensional, like, barrier. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Oh! Yeah, they're starting to throw some curveballs. Trying to pilot this thing and not banging into those electrified walls is a little bit tricky. It's very floaty in space. Right, I think we're almost at our destination. Yeah, we're getting closer. Ah, now we're on this side. But, wait, I can't pass the... Oh, there we go. Right, okay then. I'm guessing that's the destination, that giant wormhole there. There's still a boss over there. I think I need to find that boss. Not sure. Well, I've just saved the game. I'm going to see what's in here. Oh, I see. We need to find the boss first, then go in here. Right, okay. Alright. Well, I know where the exit is now. Just got to find the boss and then come back to the exit. Oh. God, that thing's scary. It just fucking comes out and tries to kill you. Oof. But once I do beat the boss, I can use the quick travel system to get back to where it was. Actually, hang on a second, is this the right one? It has to be. Yeah, that's the right one. Boss meeting incoming shortly. Ha! I found a workaround to the game's limitations. I can just like abuse the fuck out of that if I want. Not that I plan to do that often, but it was just something that I realised. I was like, wait a minute, you can leave and come back. They'll come back again. I love how powerful this thing is, it's really good. Okay, that was easy. Still got max weapon power, so I'd say we're doing pretty good so far. Let's see what the boss is like. I wonder if this is going to be one of those bosses that can switch between dimensions. This must be the boss mutant we detected. This one might be able to move in super-dimensional space using the ruptures just like that other boss. I need to be careful. If it escapes into a rupture, I'll track it down with the VRV system. Yeah, it seems like this one will do that. The Cosmic Stampede, Mantipede. Oh fuck. Oh, nice. Nah, we got this. Alright, phase 2. Hey there, Jovial. I like when they bring the G Sophia into the fight as well. It's a fun little thing. Nah, we got this. Easy. Access key E allows the super-dimensional tunnel... access to the super-dimensional tunnel to Stranja, located in the space near planet Sophia. Fantastic. We can use this to zip straight over to Stranja. Eve is somewhere inside the super-dimensional space on Sophia. The thought of her getting further and further away from me really makes me anxious, but in the sense of urgency, it's creeping in, but... I'll be back to save you real soon, please just hang in there, Eve. Hey, Mr. Optimistic. I gotta ask you something. You're not gonna like it. What is it? A question for the boy genius who eradicates boss mutants with ease. And once saved his home planets. If Eve truly becomes a mutant and killing her is the only option, what's your grand plan, boy genius? Kill her yourself? Like that boss mutant just now? How dare you? ... I saved my home planet, huh? That's right, Lupinus couldn't save his planet from the mutant invasion. He even lost his support droid. I can only imagine his pain that he must be feeling from all of that. Leibniz, you were right to say I wouldn't like your question. You say all sorts of things I don't like either, by the way. But hey, just when you're prepared for when the... Just hope you're all prepared for when the time comes. What are you asking about is the worst possible outcome? I'm prepared to do everything it takes to save Eve before then. Whatever you say, just suffer a bit in the end before you bite it. Come on now, let's get a move on and hurry and do everything it takes. Yeah. I just love this, like, dichotomy of, like, you know, this... He's not exactly, like, a bad guy, but he is kind of an asshole. But I do like this dichotomy of, like, the both of those personalities just clashing, having those, their back and forths and whatnot. Alright, let's go back to that, let's go back to that black hole that we saw. Oops, wrong way. Oh no, this is the right way. Onward to Stranger. Ribbit, ribbit. Right, next planet. We arrived on Stranger, but it feels like we've landed somewhere new. It looks familiar, but it's just as freaky as always. I really didn't want to come back. Keep complaining like that and we'll be here forever. Let's go find Kana and Kenwoods. Is that the name of the plant boob lady? I forgot what her name was. But I would expect this is the planet where she lives at, so maybe. I mean, it has been a couple years since Blaster Master 02 came out, but I have a vague recollection of this kind of location. So the strafe aiming button you use when you're on foot can be used to lock your position upwards, which is kinda useful. Ouch. Oh. Right, that was worth it. Just had to heal up my tank. It was close to breaking. So let's see, where are we? So there was a Nintendo Indie World recently, and there was a couple good game announcements from there. Like I streamed it, for those that didn't watch me stream that. It was like about a week ago, just under a week ago that happened. Axiom Verge 2 came out, which is cool because I've been meaning to check out the first Axiom Verge, but it got shadow dropped. Those things just keep respawning, so I'm just going to move on from that. But yeah, I'd like in the future to stream Axiom Verge, the original one. As for Axiom Verge 2, I'm going to wait until limited run games do like a physical run of the game, which they're going to be doing soon. And I'm going to like order that and wait a few months to get that. Because I do like my physical games wherever possible. And I'm glad to see that Axiom Verge 2 will be getting a physical release eventually. Speaking of, I'm still waiting for my Switch copy of Scott Pilgrim vs. the Worlds to be delivered. Like, because one of my friends, Deej Bruce, got the PlayStation 4 version, he's got his copy already. I'm still waiting for my Switch copy, I'm not sure where the fuck that disappeared to. Maybe I should try getting in touch with Limited Run, see where that is, like if it's still being manufactured or if it's like being shipped or whatever. Like, I've not heard anything. And I got that like months and months ago, like I ordered that months ago. Yeah, some of the mutants keep respawning. This is why I love this weapon. It just, like, you know, blazes through everything. Also, this is a very narrow room for fighting these things. It's a good thing this weapon can be used to easily dispatch of them. So yeah, you can probably guess what my favourite weapon in this game is. Didn't even get hit once. There's a map in here for, I'm guessing, outside. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Oh, I think I could pass through those things. Right, I didn't realise. Because the lattice shape, so you can, like, use that particular function to, like, go through them. Like, because I was kind of drawing a blank there, I was like, what the fuck do I do here? No, it makes sense. What is that? Gross. This place is something else. It's even worse than the last time. Kenwood, are you there? Oh no, here we go. It's the plant boob lady from the last game. I had a feeling she was going to show up in this. Hola! Your girl Kana is here, Tilde. Hi Jason, long time no flower. Oh, she's become a Sonic character now. I see you're still in full bloom, Kana. Why did you say that? What a fucking, like, choice of words for plant boob lady. Nice to see you as well, Yokapu Kenwoods. Mr. Jason, you haven't changed at all, is what I would normally say, but you seem to have brought along a rather rough-looking companion. Oh wow, that's totes the guy who attacked us a while ago. But I'm a nice plant who even extends a flower to bad boys. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and flower. Wink. Ugh. This guy kinda sucks. A proper lady should not be so picky, Miss Kana. Jeez. I really don't care. Just get it over with. Yeah, I had to ask you two for a favour. Oh, come to think of it, I do not see Miss Eve with you. Something must be amiss. Please let us hear your request right away. Also, good choice of image with having her boobs sticking out of the small square picture. I see, Miss Eve is in dire straits. Oh, I was so happy when I thought she wasn't Sicky Wicky anymore. We need to neutralise the mutant cells inside Eve to save her. But there might be a way on Stranja. Please, do you have any ideas? Oh yeah, I got all the deeds. Really? You betcha. I'll just let Kenwood do all the explaining. Leave it to me, Miss Kana. Let's see now. To neutralise the mutant cells, I believe this season's no Nasi herb will be the most effective. No Nasi herb? We had to go to Flossanti to pick that up before. It's fresh as a daisy right now. Indeed, when you were on Stranja before, the herb was out of season. It was a mere seed then, but it should be quite grown in by now. That's right, Kana planted it straight into her head. Sure did, but now it's gone. The herb did take residence in Kana's head for quite some time, but it has since left for greener pastures. I didn't even notice when it left. What a heartfelt goodbye. Do you have any idea where it went? A disturbance in space had recently appeared nearby. I'm afraid it may have fallen into that rift. That must be a dimensional rupture. You got them here too? After hearing your story, I believe it is the same phenomenon. However, this is the first time these ruptures have appeared here, though they are quite rare. Even if the mutants are causing them on Sophia, ours might be a bit different of a variety altogether. Whoa, that's like a thing? I absolutely had no idea. Even if the herb is in super-dimensional space, I have to use the VRV system to track it down. Kinwood, can you tell me where that rupture is? I would love to do just that, but at this time of year when Strange's crust is most volatile, it's changing into its summer outfits. This planet is peculiar during the best of times. Yesterday's map is today's trash. Oh, so the map that I just picked up is useless. That's the gist of it. Basically, even if you knew the location, we would likely get lost on the way because the planet's constantly shifting, right? They really got your brain. They really got into your brain if you can follow that. So, you guys, like, need a helping hand? Oh, or maybe a helping branch. Well now, it appears Miss Kana is getting fired up for a change. I'm doing this for every weavy. I think I read that right. Let's find that dimensional thingy. Also, while this cutscene is playing on and on, I'm getting OCD just looking at that twinkling object right above me that I so desperately want to jump up and grab right now. Is anyone else getting that feeling of anxiousness just looking at that? Can you really show us the way? We have a general idea of the rupture's location. We should have no problem leading you there together. Thank you, Kana, Kenwoods. Now get your butts in gear. My Kana senses will get us there. Ready? Kana tours now departing. First stop, Rapture! Right, well, I got life up. I'm gonna go over there real quick so I can save. Yeah, we'll go back over there shortly. I think that might be to the next planet. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. Just follow them. I got. Wait, what? Jeez. Are those toxic thorns? Probably shouldn't touch them. I believe this is a new type of plant known as Serrani torami. It traps its prey with thorns and then does much of nothing. Seems like every plant here has something weird about it. Are you talking about little old me? It appears we cannot escape. I believe that Serrani torami wilts. After only a few days, though. You know, I always get super bummed when I see a plant wilt. That's our little secret, though. A few days? We don't have time. So that Serrani something plant, if I can find a way to deal with it, will the thorns wilt? That is indeed the case. You can find it by following the thorns. Gotta hang tight while I deal with the plants. Come on! You know that'll bum me out. Right, well I guess we need to go into the dungeon then. Let's do it. Oh. I'm guessing once I get rid of whatever's causing this, I can grab that thing on the way back out, since all the thorns will go away. There we go. So that wasn't exactly a full boss, per se, but you know, that did the job. Gravitation Eraser deploys a black hole that draws in enemies and projectiles before erasing them. Ah, okay. So that's a new thing. That would fall under here, so I've got 4 of those. I'll try that next time I get into a dungeon. Cool. Right, let's continue following Kana. Reluctantly. Oh, for fuck's sake! Really, Kana? I got again. Sorry. Uwu. What is your deal? Getting a little curious about me? You know, I'm actually a mysterious and lonely plant. In my 20 years wandering this planet, Kana is the only unique life form I have ever encountered. Since meeting Kana, I have searched all over to find another like her. I've never seen another species with the intelligence to pilot an MA. I even think it was like all alone before Kenwood dug me up. It's totally bonkers. I am forever grateful that I found Kana that day. You're making me blush. Great, I really didn't need to know any of that. I'll go ahead and look for the Serani Torami. I have the weirdest feeling that I'm totes gonna get trapped again. Right. How am I supposed to... Okay, that doesn't do anything. Am I supposed to go in there? No? Not quite sure what the game wants me to do here. Any ideas? I can't go in this, can I? No? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm stuck. I don't quite know what the game wants me to do to get into that room. Oh! You're supposed to dash into it. Right, the game didn't explain that. At least I don't think it did. Oh, let's see if we got a puzzle here. Oh, wait a minute. So, hang on a second, why did that do nothing? Okay, I'm stuck again. Not sure how to turn that one around. Nope. Oops. Got any suggestions? Because I'm all out of ideas. Like, I can't seem to figure out how to rotate that blue one so I can, like, finish this. Maybe the flower? What, this one? Oh! Okay, maybe I'm supposed to, like, dash into that then? Or I'm supposed to do that? Wait a minute. I'll figure this out. Oh, wait a second. There we go. That's how you do it. I think. Wait a minute. I think? Yeah, there we go. I thought I had to, like, send the water through there, but no, you send yourself through there. That's what I was not, like, realizing. Right, let's get to it. Ouch. I see we've got multiple tiers of, like, oh. Multiple tiers of different, like, poison thorns this time to contend with, like 2 different tiers. Oh yeah, I haven't tried that black hole yet. Nice. Yeah, it could be useful. You can even suck gigantic enemies down with it. Oof. Double oof. Almost there. I think right at the end there I got hit, which kind of annoys me because my weapon level went down again. Yeah, I did get hit. That's what I thought happens. Yeah, no thanks. It's still a really powerful weapon, mind you, like at this level, it's just like the range is much shorter, and I can fire less. But it's better than nothing. It's my weapon of choice for the most part. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just give me all this stuff, please, while I'm here. Wrong way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's really good against those things. Right, Canna should be free now. Also, there's still an item I've not picked up yet. It's in the middle of this big room. I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, apparently there's an item in this room somewhere. I haven't picked it up. Guess I'll just check the entire room till I find it. Oh, there it is. Nice. Life up for both the tank and Jason. Alright, let's get back to Canna. Sorry, I accidentally hit the microphone there. I'll play this until we get to what I'm assuming is the... Shouldn't take me too long to get to the other end, I don't think. So I'll play a little bit longer, see if I can get there within the next, like, 30 minutes. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I got again. My prediction was totally on point. Oh come on, you've got to be kidding me. This is becoming a common occurrence. I'll be right back. So sorry, Uwu. We're almost there, I promise. Hang on a second, I'm gonna do something. Gonna do something stupid. Bear with me. This is the part of the stream where I've got an idea in mind. It's gonna take me like 5 fucking years to do it. Because I've forgotten how to like do things on OBS. Also, this controller rumbling on my leg is not helping. Like, I'm trying to like do something on the PC while my controller's resting on my knee and it's just constantly vibrating. They really need to fix that with an update. Bear with me. Sorry this is taking longer than expected. It's not even going to be worth it, but fuck it, I'm committed at this point. I'm going to see this through. I just forgot what the thing I'm looking for is called. That's the thing. Right, I think I found it. Duplicate. Is there a duplicate here? Yeah, there is. Right, okay, so paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Right, okay, here we go. This will not even be worth it, but bear with me. You can kinda see what I'm trying to do, poorly. Like, Joel from Vinesauce can do this way better and way faster than I ever could. Hang on. Right, we'll put that there, and then next. I'm not quite done yet. Right, okay, and then copy, paste, we're almost done. We're in the home stretch. There we go, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. It's a little bit off skew, let me fix that. Paste, or not paste, sorry, just like move that over. And crop that out. Crop that motherfucker. It's not perfect, but there you go. I'll probably put that in the thumbnail somewhere. Well, that's 10 fucking years you'll never fucking get back watching me do that. What does it look like when I have all that on the screen at once while playing this? Oh god. Right, well this is New Game Plus, I hope you like it. You feeling sick yet? You feeling nauseated? Yeah, let's get that off the screen. Right, back to this. Ah, right, okay. Just when you think you've seen everything that Blaster Master Zero has to offer, the third game comes along and like gives you like new mechanics and ideas still. They really knew how to like figure out like new ways to play with these games. Like on one hand it's more of the same, but at the same time it's not. Like they continue to like reinvent the wheel with like what you can do with the G Sophia. You know what, that's good. I'm glad. Ah, fuck. Oh! Right, I think I got it now. There we go. Kind of a fun puzzle, that one. Right, so there's a boss monster in here. So get ready for that. Also, I'm pretty sure I can't break that wall from this side because there's a crack on the opposite end. Just to be sure. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Oh. Ah, fuck. Timed that perfectly. Oh yeah, I should use the black hole on this thing. Oh, never mind. I squandered it. Oof. There goes all my fucking good weapon energy. Bye, weapon energy. You will be missed. Ugh. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah, fuck. Hang on a second, I keep knocking. I've got something near my feet that I keep knocking over. Let me move that far away so I don't keep bumping into that. Hang on a second. Get that shit out of the way. What did I just click? I don't know what I just did there, but okay. Oh, that's what I did. Hang on. I need to... Wait, do I really need to use those buttons? Because I haven't really been using them up to this point. Maybe? I mean, I guess I could. If I felt so inclined. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? I haven't really been using the ZL and ZR buttons on foot. Mainly in tank, I do it, but not out of the tank. Let's try going the other way, actually. Let's try going over here. I guess I've got to do both sides before I get to the boss. Ah! Well, I'm really good at timing. Get fucked. black hole is immensely useful for these things. No. Oof. Just trying to get rid of that. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, that black hole was like really useful. Right, so I need to go to the other side and then I can get up there. So it doesn't matter which side I start with, I've got to do both sides to get into the middle room, which is where the boss is at. Cha! Yeah, I fucked up that one. Shit! Oh, I screwed the pooch on this one. There we go. Thank God that enemy dropped that extra weapon, that extra black hole. Really needed that. Oh, I see, there's no boss in here. I thought there was, but no, it's just loops back around. Oh, wait a minute, no, there is the boss. It's up here. My bad. Hawk-ropper instead of rock-hopper. I love walking right into a hazardous thing, it's great. I think I knocked one of his eyes out there. Too soon. Yeah, black hole ain't helping too much here. Oh! God, this thing sure takes a while to kill. Fuck. We're not even... We're barely halfway done, I'm almost dead. Yeah. I kinda have an idea how to do that now, just didn't really do it that well the first time. There was a lot of mistakes I was making there on my first attempts. Like, I thought it was just one health bar. Like, it's not clear if it's like one health bar or multiple health bars until you clear out the first one. Only then does it show you if you've got another one to like get rid of. Because I thought it was almost done there, and then it just kept on going, so... That was a little bit rough. I'm doing a lot better this time. Oh. Gonna try my best not to lose my weapon energy, of course. Why did I do that? That wasn't even worth aiming there. Nice. If the eyeball pops out, then just spam all your grenades and hope for the best. Okay, this is different. Grenades, it turns out, is actually very effective against this boss. Should have started using them a while ago. Rain cluster for the tank. Hold the weapon button to consume SP and fire an arc of cluster bombs. This thing, like, I've got something sitting next to me that's like getting in the way, sorry. I need to like... The cluster of wires surrounding it is not helping because it's like, I can't really move it because it's being pushed into wires and the wires are pushing it back. I think I've got it out of the way now. Right, so hold the weapon to consume SP and fire an arc of cluster bombs. Bombs will ignite if they collide with terrain. So I got a new thing for my tank. New toy. Let's hope this is the last time that Karain, or whatever her name is, gets stuck. Here's the new weapon. Holy shit. Burned to the ground. Yeah, it seems kind of powerful. We made it! What a smooth and easy ride. Smooth and easy? It's definitely around here. Probably. I can smell it. But, like, I don't have a nose, so who really knows? Okay, time to activate the VRV system and get in there. This is Stranja's super dimensional space. I don't know if you pronounce it as Stranja, or whatever, but I'm just gonna call it Stranja. No idea what I called it 2 years ago. It's different from the reversal phenomenon on Sophia. It feels like it's taken way less of a physical toll on me. Each planet or sector must have a different super dimensional space. Wow, it feels so snuggy in here. It's so relaxing. Maybe, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Really? Because I'm hearing a ton of noise. Noise? The silence is indeed suspicious. I'm detecting numerous life forms in there. Oh, what's this? There appears to be a boss mutant lurking near the Nunasu herb too. There's a boss mutant here? Right, how much more do I have? Just this room? Okay, I guess we're fighting with the tank. This is the Nunasi herb. It's in pretty rough shape. Oh no, this little buddy worked a bit too hard. It appears it's quite spent from fending off the boss mutant. The herb took on the boss mutant? It's pretty rare nowadays, it's so old school. It's a plant with backbone, I must say. Yeah, but at this rate, it's gonna wilt. Just leave this little one to me. I'll give it some TLC. The Nunasi herb is a very tough plant. With Kana's help, I'm sure it will pull through. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's all I've got. I've got what plants crave. I'm counting on you. That plant is our last hope. For now, I'll take care of the boss mutant for you. The background kind of looks like one of the Yoshi's Island levels, like the foreground layer, the one closest to the tank. Kind of looks like some of the background in Yoshi's Islands. So, boss mutant through here? Question mark? Yeah, it's in there. Wow, that's a big one. Looks like that legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Sword and Shields. Didn't we fight this thing in the first game? Cerber boss? What's going on? What in the world happened to it? With mechanical parts it was able to survive in this environment. That thing must have a hell of a grudge to go that far. Respects. I gotta protect Kana and Kenwood and their peaceful life here. Time to finish you off here and now. So yeah, I think we fought this boss in the previous game, because I kinda remember this. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right, that doesn't actually hurt me. Oh wait, there is like multiple layers of the health bar, I didn't see that. Like if you look very closely you can see health bars behind that health bar. Also I'm gonna die because I was like paying attention to that and not the boss fight. Ah! Yeah. Right, this time. Before it shows the other two heads, it kinda looks like that legendary from Sword and Shield. Skip. Skibbity bip bip. Skibbity bop. Skibbity bop bop up! Oh fuck. Ouch. Well, I'm about to die. It's not over yet, brother. Nice. Oh god, that really isn't over yet. I've got another fight. Oh. I was trying to do it in midair. You've got to, like, do it while sitting. Oh god, now we're fighting on foot. It's the other way around this time. Oh! Uh-oh. I'm in the bone zone now. I don't know how to get past that. Ah, shite! Do I really have to do both? Yeah. Ah. Let me start on the second phase, please. I don't want to do this first part again. Yeah, I was trying to shoot at the spheres, but it wasn't breaking. Ouch. Right, here we go. Right, I've got a strategy for this now. Let's hope it works. I'm gonna try and destroy the right one, and I'm gonna quickly unload everything in the middle. Yeah, maybe I should back away a little bit when I'm doing that. Fuck. There we go. The one on the left wasn't as much trouble, it was the one on the right that was like pushing me all over the place. Okay, Cannon, the boss mutant is down, so how's the new Numa? How's the new Nasi herb doing? She is currently sharing it with nutrition. Everything should be fine. Oh good, happy. Is she okay though? Kana seems to be in good spirits as well. What a relief. Now we just need to take it back to Jennifer. However, I am left wondering about the signals that we picked up earlier. They seem to be connected to the boss mutant, but now I am not so sure. You might be right, something's approaching. Who are these? Perhaps they were hiding from the boss mutants. Oh my, they look just like... Are they the same species as Kana? Oh, we got more sentient plant people on this planet? I hope they don't have big boobs. That means this superdimensional space must be Kanna's birthplace. I see, so it was here all along. Kenwood must have been searching for Kanna's species the whole time. Sniff. Miss Kanna? She's crying? Wah. Wah. It seems I may have misunderstood Miss Kanna's true feelings. Even though she looked carefree and happy on the outside, she must have still felt lonely and isolated on the insides. There is more to her than meets the eye. The same goes for all of us. Wow, we actually got some character development for this boob lady. Superdimensional space and Stranja were once connected through a rupture. Long ago, a seed of the plant lifeform fell through the cracks. That was Kanna. Kenwood found that seed and raised her by himself. A planet where such a strange, mysterious connection could happen. Stranja really is a trippy world. In the end, Kanna returned from the superdimensional space with us. She seemed intent on continuing to living in Stranja's normal space. Miss Kanna, are you sure you wish to remain here? You betcha. Besides, I was, like, never alone after all. As long as I know that, I'm all good. I've still got roots out there. Even though they are apart, they are still connected. Huh. As long as she's happy, that's all that really matters. But you know, that side of Stranja was like totes fluffy and good. But this Stranja has all the thrills and stuff, living on the edge. I think I still have tons of ways to grow out here. Plus I still want to have fun with Yokapu and Kenwoods. Kanna, you truly have matured. Hey, aren't you forgetting something? Like your reason for coming here? Oh yeah, of course. Kanna, is the new Nasani herb ready? I'm gonna get that wrong a lot. Flower, ha ha ha, I totally forgot about that. Pluck. Here you go. New Nasi herb. A mysterious plant with backbone capable of neutralizing mutant cells. She tore it right out. Hey, should you really be treating that thing so rough? It's no prob, you gotta put some oomph into whatever you do. Thank you, Kanna, Kenwoods. Alright, let's get back to Nora on the double. Take care on your way back to Sophia. I hope everything turns out. Roses for Evie, see ya! Flower. Alright, let's get back to Nora. If we can work from the retry point, it would save us a lot of time. Let's give it a shot. So, this has been bothering me since we got out of that super space. There's noise in your voice output. Something busted in that helmet. What? You fixed this up for me. You must be hearing things. Huh. Whatever. It's your problem anyway. I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Right, okay then. I think this might be a good place to stop. We will... Actually, hang on a minute. Let me go to a spot where I remember where to go. So I want to go this way, right? Right, so I think I need to go upward to like advance the story. So we're gonna save here. How do you save again? I always forget this. Oops. Oh, that's right. There's like flavor text if you like talk to him in the middle of a different place. Leibniz, why do you hate going to Stranja so much? You didn't listen the first time? I have nothing but bad memories of Stranja. I challenged ER to a fight once and lost. That must be music to your ears. Come on, laugh it up. I'm not gonna laugh. Come to think of it, Kanna did. Did mention something like that. Garda is a high-speed aerial MA and ER is a close-range specialist. I really can't see how ER could stand a chance. But if I ask any more questions, he's definitely gonna kick my chair. I guess I'll just let it go. Now what? You've got something to say, Mr. Mysterious Lifeform? Was he talking to the frog? Ah, here's the save function. Right, so I think this is a good place to stop. I got a good bit done tonight. So we will do some more of this again very soon. I know it's been a while since I last played this game. I'm going to try and play it a bit more frequently between now and when No More Heroes 3 comes out, which is coming out very soon. So we're going from Blaster Master 03 to No More Heroes 3. Not gonna lie though, No More Heroes 3 is something I'm much more excited for. Not to like, you know, take away from this game. This game is still a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. Boob ladies aside. So I hope you enjoyed that. We will be doing more Blaster Master probably in the next few days or like over the weekends.